Hello, 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 my people. Human Handbook community, welcome. Dr. Adam Tice here. Checking in, establishing contact for today's transmission. Once again, just want to touch base and just talk about some things. So, things that are current, things that I think are relevant, helpful, and these kinds of things. And again, we're in the category of this is everything you need to know, but nobody's telling you. That's what the Human Handbook community is all about. So welcome, members and everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. So one of the things that came up yesterday, clinic's been really busy, so which is good. People getting better, and had a schedule change this morning, so I had some time to make a video. So I wanted to hop in here and talk about some things that came up yesterday, and kind of tie that together with the post I made the other day about the new microscope that we got here in the office doing the Darkfield work. So one of the things that I talk about every single day, and we talk about a lot with new people, and it never gets old. And these are the nature cure principles. This is how, people wonder, like, how do you do the healing? And healing is healing is the new high. This is the way that you feel good. That's what I mean by the way that you do things that elevate yourself, that make you feel good, that improve your health, physical health, mental health, spiritual health, all the dimensions of health. And that gets you high in the sense that it makes you feel good. It gives that good dose of the good, the dopamine and all these good neurotransmitters like that, and that brain chemistry that we need to feel good. And when we're taking care of ourselves and we're taking strides every day, like 1% better every day, 1% better every day, at least trying in that direction. Now, does that happen? Does that mean you don't take 1, 2, 3 steps back? No, it doesn't mean that I'm perfect. It doesn't mean that you're perfect. And I don't expect perfection from anyone in the realm of the healing, because the healing is a journey, and that goes for me, that goes for you, that goes for anybody. Welcome to Earth. But I think that is a good guide. 1% better, 1% better. And this is what we see in, we say it in homeopathic care. This is how long-term homeopathic care goes. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps forward, and then maybe 1 or 2 back. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps forward, and then 1 or 2 back. This is the journey. This is the rhythm that we all go through. And there's no magic pill. There's no magic bullet. There is a process, a time-tested, tried and true process about how we get people better, about how we heal ourselves, and in our case, how we do things in our clinic and with the people that work with us. So what are those principles? What are you talking about? I'm talking about the principles of nature cure. And this is what we follow to get people better. And so what are those principles? The first thing is we need to identify and remove the obstacles to cure. Number 1, identify and remove the obstacles to cure. Now, one of the things that we talk about a lot is the food intolerance evaluation. So obviously the digestion we talk about a lot. So foods that don't digest well, and they basically create the stage for dysbiosis and inflammation in the system, which can lead to or contribute to chronic diseases, things happening in the body based on individual susceptibility. So the first thing we got to do is identify and remove the obstacles to cure. Food is one. There are others, and you want to look at this again in all of the domains, all of the dimension: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, right? All these different layers. The second thing we want to do is to improve the quality of the blood and the lymph. And that means we're going to be detoxifying the body so that we can clean the blood and clean the lymph and rebuild new, strong, vital blood that is able to do its job, that is able to hold the charge and deliver the nutrients to the body and really do the job. So and to clean the lymph means to detoxify. The lymph is the system that's carrying waste material around, and we have to detoxify. So step 2 is improve the quality of the blood in the lymph, detoxification. So that we can do number 3, which is to improve the quality of the blood in the lymph by bringing the nutrients on board to nourish the body. And so then we can start to nourish the body, giving the body what it needs, vitamins, minerals, nutrients. Once we remove obstacles to cure, detoxify the body, the digestion is improved then, and the body's ability to digest, absorb, assimilate, eliminate is improved. So then we can do number 3, which is to nourish the body, deliver the nutrients to the body. And all of this is with the intention to allow the body to unleash the healing power inherent in the body, to remove any dust or haze off of the system so that it can reign supreme, so that we can move on and do number 4, which we can stimulate the vitality in the body, so that that vital force can animate and enliven the system, the cells, the mind, the body. And then moving deeper, so again, the end game is to establish and develop and nourish a connection to God, a connection to spirit, a connection to God, a higher power, as you understand him. Okay? So that's the real deal. So unleashing the power of the divine in the human body so that we can achieve the lofty goal of the human existence, which is to achieve your peak potential, which is a lofty goal. But nonetheless, we persist and we keep that vision in mind, 1% better, 1% better, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps forward, knowing that we may have a backslide along the way, but it does not matter if when that happens, welcome to earth, it will happen. We will stray off of our path. We will be diverted. We will take detours and be able to see those things crystal clear in the retrospective vision. But in that moment, the only thing that matters is that you pick it up and you keep going forward. Okay, so that's just a synopsis of the healing, the nature cure principles, which I think is important that we keep in mind. And this is definitely in the category of everything you need to know. This is stuff that we need to know that nobody ever told us, okay, about how to manage our systems, how to be human. So kind of along those lines, we try to objectify this process along the way, especially those first 3 steps there where we're identifying, removing obstacles to cure, right? We can do the food intolerance evaluations, identify the foods that don't digest, things like that. So then we move into that deeper layer about detoxifying the body and building the blood and building the lymph and building the immune system. And so that is partly why that's what we're going to be able to do, is to actually look into that lens, look through this lens with a Darkfield Scope. And what we can do when we're looking through the lens with the Darkfield Scope is we take a small sample of blood, just like similar to what we do with a food intolerance evaluation, but we take that blood and then we put it under magnification, under a bright field magnification, and then under a dark field magnification, which that's just 2 different ways that you can, 2 different types of microscopy, so you can see different sort of aspects in each one of those. But the dark field at high magnification is really nice because we can actually see this thing that we're talking about that is heretofore been really pretty subjective and borderline mysterious. What's this? Improve the quality of the blood and the lymph. Okay, what does that mean? We do it every day, but now I really wanted to try to look in and see and be able to look at the red blood cell. And again, this is another tool where where we have multiple tools, we have multiple lenses that we look through to try to assess and evaluate and determine what is the state of the current health. Where is the imbalance? So we have pulse diagnostics, we have the pulse diagnosis, right? The Ayurvedic pulse diagnosis. We have the Darkfield Scope. We have other just basic physical exam that we do, looking, speaking, examining, the eyes and the tongue and the complexion and the speech of a person and the way they carry, the way they carry their physical frame. What is the gait like? What is the walk like? All these things we look and we're assessing as physicians. This is how homeopaths think. This is how a naturopathic physician thinks. And so we have these tools, and the Darkfield Scope is going to be really, really nice because we can look at the red blood. We can also see components of the immune system, white blood cells, and the different segmentations, the different types of the white blood cells. And we know that they're supposed to be present in certain ratios. And so in any certain field of vision, we can, scan a sample and get another insight into what is going on in this mysterious, magical world of the human being. It's so fascinating, the things that the human body is capable of, physically, mentally, spiritually. All these things, it's really cool, and that's one of the things I love about what I do is just contemplating that energy and doing the best that I can and that we can here in the clinic to try to cooperate with those healing principles so that we can harness this strategic intelligence that the biology has, that the God-given system has to heal itself and to bring about balance, because the natural state of the human being is balance, it is health, it is even-mindedness and equanimity. And this is what we are. This is the dance. This is the dance where we're going through life and all the trauma, all the up and down, all the sagas are going on every day, and we got to navigate this thing. We have to do it in our lives with our, on all the different levels. So, that's the update for today. I think that's just wanted to kind of catch you guys up, keep you current. So that is the update for today. We're definitely going to continue these conversations. So, I think we will be, keeping you guys up to date with the things that are going on. But just wanted to kind of tell you guys a little bit about that, talk about the healing principles, talk about the dark field, the red blood, the white blood, the immune system, all the good stuff. That's the download for today. You people have a wonderful day, and we will see you on the other side. Adios.